Hello, good morning, everybody. My name is David Ken. Today, I will be doing the really introduction about my little info book I wrote, which will be coming next year by the grace of God, titled Think Twice Before You Risk Your Life for Nothing. I will introduce this info to you as you listen. My name is Timmy Ken. I was born and brought up in Ihumudumu, Ekboma, a small community in Edo State in Nigeria. This is the story of my journey. It was my biggest dream to go to Europe. Because of the lack of information, I did not know what to expect. It took me 2 long and hard years to travel from Nigeria to Italy. The journey was absolutely horrifying and unbelievably distressful. I still remember the good friends who died on that journey. As you read this little information booklet, I hope you can learn something from my experience. My goal is to inform as many as I can in Africa, especially in Nigeria, about the danger in Sahara Desert and the Mediterranean Sea, and the hardship one incurred when living in Europe. It is very important for all Nigerians and Africans to know and understand this information. I am not discouraging you from coming to Europe. What I am against is it is not advisable to travel illegally, to risk your life through Sahara Desert and the Mediterranean Sea. Because of the lack of information and disinformation, false information, which many Africans receive back home, we have lost thousands of great men and women from Africa while traveling through the Sahara Desert and crossing the Mediterranean Sea. Unfortunately, most of us did not realize what they were to expect before taking the risk. Years ago, when I was in Africa, you would hear people say, when you are in Libya, in the night, you can see how the car drive in the street in Europe. So you really believe that Libya is really close to Europe, not knowing there is a Sahara Desert to cross, and you might even die before getting there. So many people were deceived like that. Mostly the friends and family who are living in Europe lie and pretend that money is easy to get on the street in Europe. Because of the shame and proud, they will not admit that they have failed and have not become as successful as they thought they would become. They even pose for photos in front of a stranger cars and pretend it belongs to them. They post the photos on Facebook with comments like this following: I thank God for this blessing. Those actions make the rest of the people in Africa believe everything is fine with them here, not knowing that most of us here are doing very difficult job to survive. Some even involved in prostitution, begging in front of supermarkets, or selling drugs which destroy other people's lives. Sometimes you even hear them talking with their friends and family on the phone saying, "I will call you back," giving the other person the pressure that they have normal, stable job here. That is the first introduction I want to start with today. The next topic that I will be introducing to you, it is the purpose. This information that I just give you right now, you cannot see it to buy in supermarket or in a bookstore. You can only hear it from somebody like me who passes experience, who had it. First of all, I also want to talk to we that live in diaspora. I am not trying to disrespect you. I think as a brother or sisters, father or mother, you deserve to have this information too. You might be doing some things that you really don't check out. I'm not trying to separate myself. We have to educate ourselves. Most of us, we have contributed the damage of our brothers and sisters who die in Sahara Desert and Mediterranean Sea. How do we do it? What I just read just now from this info. How we behave, how we pose, what are we doing to what kind of communication do we have with our friends, our behavior? It gives them impression, thinking that we are living really fine here. Me and you and God who made us know it's not really true. We make them believe that money is easy to get in the street, which you know is not true. You know the kind of job that you do, how much you double your bed to make sure you can earn a living, how you go inside the cold through the winter, stealing on the street, do prostitution, or begging in front of supermarket, or selling drugs, even though you know it's very risky and dangerous to your life. You do so many things. I think we have to educate ourselves to see how we can adjust to let this impression down. So, the only thing you can do for me, I want to beg you, this info book that I just start to introduce right now, my goal is to get 1 million copies. I want every African student to have this information. This info book will be distributed to each school authority, part to part. I want every student, before they will graduate from secondary school, they will have access to read information like this. It will be their own choice whether they want to come or not. The reason why I'm doing it, I feel that it is my responsibility to do something, because I promise when I stranded in Mediterranean Sea, if I survive that journey, I will definitely give this information. My first information that I give, the first info, which is called the truth, with the help of the public, I've reached 50,000 students already in Nigeria, especially in Edo State. You can help me share this information. You don't lose nothing. It is me and you. It is our responsibility to do something, because together we can make it better for our new generation. Wherever you are, if you see this video, the only thing you can do, pass it by. Just press the share, because this 1 million copy, it can never be enough for all these people, for our generation. But there will be a lot of people who cannot even know, who will not even have access for this information book. But there will be somebody somewhere who will hear my voice because of you, because you share. You don't lose nothing. You can just do yourself a favor. Help somebody. Save your brother. Save your cousin. Save your auntie. Save somebody somewhere. You are entitled to do this. It does not cost you nothing. So you can help me pass this information around. And I also want to beg you, let's see how we adjust, how we do our things. We have done a lot of damage that we don't even know. Our behavior, how we do our things. I'm part of it. I'm not separating myself. We have to educate ourselves. I really want to thank you. Please help me share this information. You can do a lot for me if you do this. Because of this 1 million copy, I feel that Africans would deserve to have this information. This information that I'm passing out today, when I was in Africa, if I have the chance to have this information before I embark on that horrible journey, maybe I would have think twice whether to embark on it or not. I think Africans would deserve to have information like this before we embark on a journey. You see how the Western people do it. Before they travel, before they go out from their country to somewhere, they do research to know how it is, how it look like, in case of incasity. Even though they want to go to forest, they do research about it. But we don't do it. We just hear it. The next thing we do, we go. I've done a lot of mistake, which I don't wish my generation to go through, which I don't wish you that will be listening to this video to go through. I am not stopping you. I am not discouraging you not to come to Europe. Europe is free. But I think you deserve the right information, to have the right information, to know what is ahead of you, what is going on. In this my info, there's a lot of information that I will be passing out that you deserve to know. You might not see it to buy. You might not be in school to read this information. But you can hear my voice. Then you can make your decision. It is your own choice. This info is not to discourage you, but to save you from danger. To let you be aware of what is ahead of you. I know what I go through. I know what I saw. Only God knows. And my promise that if I survive that journey, I will give you this information I'm giving you today. Wherever you are, please do me a favor. Help me pass this information. And very soon, I will be doing the launching of this info. And I will be needing your support. Me and you, we can do it. Nobody else. Mostly, we that live in diaspora, we have a lot to play on this path. I want to thank you, wherever you are. As you do this for me, remember, you are not saving me. You are not saving yourself. You're saving somebody, somewhere, who will not have access for this 1 million copy. I want to thank you, and I want to wish you a really peaceful and blessed, a successful new year. Once again, my name is Stephen Ken. Please watch out for the next topic that I will be talking about, the purpose It means you must know the reason of coming, of traveling out of your country. Thank you. May God bless you.